Good morning. I'm Karen, this Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. I'm laughing at myself because struggling with words. At least if I struggle at the very beginning, I can just start over. I can't start over any other time. Anyway, today's our daily reading. Welcome to all of you. I'm going to use the Runic Tarot today. We'll take a look at current situation and the energies around that situation. Keep in mind this is a collective reading, may or may not resonate. If it does, please hit the like button. And if it doesn't, but you like the content, hit the like button too. So it does help. And I'm going to get started here. Let's get going. What do we got? Okay. Current situation. Turn these cards. Justice. Present influence. Queen of Pentacles. Future influence. Knight of Wands. What you don't see. Five of Swords. What to watch for. Ooh, that came out upside down. I don't want it to be. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, unexpected. Four of Swords. Challenge. Lovers. Strength. Oh, I've got some messed up in here. Six of Swords. Where does this lead, please? Ten of Swords. What's after that? The Moon. Okay, advice. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Two of Swords. Oh, the decision's ending. Things are going to be clearer. Okay, this is a little bit of a tough one, I think, maybe. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's an overall feeling of being stuck. Whether, again, when I talk about being stuck, it's whether you're being stuck. Hang on just a second here. Change the lighting a little bit. Whether you're stuck or whether... I feel like that's like... This is about a situation that you feel like there's no movement in, or you're stuck and you can't move forward with it. I feel like that energy changes with the Knight of Wands. But right now it's kind of like unclear as to what's happening. And it really is. And I'll tell you why I feel like it's unclear. The current situation is the Justice card. And I feel like because this is about truth and balance, that's where it feels unclear to me. Like there is not a balance. I don't know. I feel like not that there's not a balance, but you're unsure of the right thing to do and you feel stuck because there's something pulling you in a direction but there's something that's worrying you about it too. The Queen of Pentacles, and that's why the stuck feeling. The Queen of Pentacles is in your present influence. The Queen of Pentacles is all about being in your power to me. Like you have control of your own life. You are stable. You are successful. The Queen of Pentacles reminds me a lot of being successful, but also someone who takes care of their stuff. And whatever that stuff looks like. Now, keep in mind, this is definitely more material, home related, but I feel like there's something here that you need to realize, like you're in this power and that really anything you do is really up to you, right? Like you can go any direction. The Knight of Wands is in our future influence, and I'm going to pull a couple. This is energy that's shifting. Now, when I look at the cards, I'm looking at that Knight of Wands going this way. It's almost like this is bullshit, excuse my language, but this is bull. I'm going to clear the way. it's almost like because it's moving the other way, I don't feel like you're moving backwards. I feel like it's to trample over that stagnant feeling and that you're just going to do it. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Two of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So yeah, yeah, that plan, you've thought about it. You're going, you know what? I've got to take, I have, I've made the plans, Two of Wands, Page of Swords. I've practiced this stuff. I know what I'm doing, and I'm just going to move ahead because the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords to me and the Knight of Wands are going to be kind of that same energy. So yes, that's what it is. It's like, you know what? I'm just, I've made my choice. I've made a decision. Now I'm going to go for it. And you lose all of that stuckedness, because that's not really a word, but in Veronica's Dreams Tarot, it is a word. So Five of Swords is what you don't see. And I feel like this is like you're done with the fight. You're done with, I feel like this is fighting yourself, you know, like you've been fighting yourself again, hence the Eight of Swords. And when we fight ourselves, no one can win because it's only us, and we're fighting how we feel, or we're fighting something. There's something here that reminds me to that the people listening, whoever this reading is for, needs to realize that the fight, is it worth it? Are you like fighting yourself so much that you're not getting through anything? And I feel like this is part of what is over too, like this energy. But I do feel like because it's in the what you don't see, is even if you take that Knight of Swords energy and say, I'm gonna just tumble over all of this stuff and just do it, there's still a fight in your head going through this, like this motion, like, do I do this? Do I not do this? Yes, it's not, it's a Two of Swords feeling, but it's not, because it's more of a battle. How much energy, how much, and you know, I got to do this. I feel like this is big time. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is what to watch for. So it's a reminder that you've done the work. The Seven of Pentacles to me is doing the work, but it's waiting for that you have to continue to do the work. So keep in mind that if you want something to grow, yeah, you can trample over it with this Knight of Wands and get things moving and started and unstuck. But you can't flourish until you really give it everything and pay attention to what you're doing. You can't start it and leave it. You got to start it and work through it, and then use that kind of energy. So I feel like that's what kind of the Seven of Pentacles. You can't start it and leave it. You got to start it and stay up on it and continue to work through it. What's unexpected is the Four of Swords. So I feel like that's what's the unexpected is you're going to start feeling very much unstuck. You're going to start having more confidence in yourself, that you're going to embrace that Queen of Pentacles energy and that Knight of Wands, and make a decision to do something, to change or to better something in your life. So the challenge is the Lovers. This could be someone that's challenging you as far as, so it could be a couple different things. If there's someone in your life that is literally a lover or a romantic partner, marriage, whatever, it could be that they're kind of holding you back. Like your decisions to do this is kind of coupled with another person, and that that if you decide to do this, you're going to affect them. And it's a challenge. I don't believe it's because they don't want to see you succeed. I feel like it's a challenge because what you do affects them. It's more like with that whole decision making that you're doing, you're okay, I know this is going to affect this person, but that's okay because this is what I want. But it's a challenge because this person's important to you. So it could be like even just a really close friend. It could be work too. The Six of Swords is in your positive or your strength. And I feel like you have your eye on the prize. So Six of Swords is about moving on to calmer waters, but you got to navigate the boat to get to those calmer waters. So again, with we had that clarifier with there's the Two of Wands somewhere. Um, anyway, that was clarifying. Oh, that was clarifying the Knight of Wands. Yeah, yeah. So this is about that. Like, you've got the plan. This is your strength. You've got the horizon on in your sights, and you're focused on that. And that's good. That means you know where you want to go. You want to go to those calmer waters, whatever that looks like to you. And keep in mind that's a strength because you know where you're headed. So even though this Knight of Wands feels a little chaotic, and Knight of Wands are chaotic to some degree or another because they spring into action with their passions, but know that I feel like it may feel that way, but you have a destiny in mind. It's not like you're being haphazard about it. You really do have a destiny in mind. Whether you can clearly visualize that or not, I don't know. So, where does this lead? It leads to the Ten of Swords. So, I always pull a clarifier on the Ten of Swords. And then it has the Moon. So, the Ten of Swords is something coming to an end. Keep in mind, too, the Ten of Swords can be a clearing. Um, we have to clear the way for a new beginning. All of the tens are at the end of our minors, and they're basically telling us that you have successfully completed a stage, an area. You've successfully completed something. Now, with the Ten of Swords, swords are always harder because they have to do with our thoughts, and when we get in our head too much, we cause our own stuff. So with this energy, the Ten of Swords, it was clarified with the Two of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So I feel like it's the ending of the decision making part of it. Like you are putting down that sword, you're going to move towards your dreams, and you're going to move towards the recognition and self recognition. Or public recognition. And the Moon then after that, just stay clear on where you want to go. The Moon to me is about those hidden shadows, those hidden things. And if you stay clear to where you want to go, and you understand, so make sure that like reread things, ask questions, or understand yourself. If it's for you, journal a little bit, ask yourself the questions, know that you understand things. Let me pull one more. I feel like this is, there's only a couple majors here, but I feel like it's like this springboard happening, a springboard feeling to me. Like you need that Knight of Wands energy badly to get you motivated again, or to get you motivated, period. What comes after the Moon? Ten of Pentacles. So, I mean, you're headed in the right direction, right? And the Ten of Pentacles in this deck, it's yes, they've built their ship. Now they have, so it's kind of like the home, right? They have their ships built, they are ready, and now they can go into battle. So this is saying that you are going to be ready to battle, basically, and not necessarily battle in a bad sense, but to move forward with a situation, to whatever energy you're feeling stuck on, that's so changing, so changing. So the King of Cups is your advice. This could be listen to somebody that represents the King of Cups, someone that really cares about you, someone that's very intuitive into their feelings. They are not afraid of their own feelings. They're not afraid to express their feelings. Or this could be, don't be afraid to express your feelings. Don't be afraid to speak up and say how you feel. This, because it's the cups, we're going to go into that. It's about how you feel about things. I think this relates directly to the Lover's Challenge, because if you tell someone that you care about where you're going, what you're headed for, and you do it in a nice way, normally people that care about you want you to succeed. If it affects them, they may be able to speak up, but, honestly, they don't know unless you talk to them. So that, I feel like that could be for a lot of you that you need to say how you feel. Anything else? The wheel. So keep in mind, this is a reminder, it's just an extra card. Um, Time is moving and time continues to move. But this also tells me I feel like you're fated for something new. Um, how big or small this is, it all depends on your situation. But I feel like with all the tens here, that there is definitely a climax coming. And when I say that, it's like an ending of a cycle. Because we only got two tens, but they're both at the over here. And I feel like you'll be headed onto a new cycle. There's enough movement cards too, like with the Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands. In this deck, even the Four of Swords to me is a movement card. So you've got a lot of movement for this being at the bottom of the deck for being Eight of Swords stuck. But and Two of Cups is right after that. So know that the biggest hurdle right now is somebody else in your life that you either don't want to disappoint or you don't want to do something that's going to mess with them and your relationship with them. So there you have it. I hope you like the reading. Let me know. Give me a comment. All of the things. Take care. Have a beautiful day.